Got my evil stepdad look going, which seems to have a 50-50 effect. Traumatizing and sexually excited for women. All right, so yesterday I'm listening to different podcasts and bullshit like I normally do, and what was the three? It was Jim Norton, who's a comedian, Liam Gray, who is a comic book creator, and what was the other one? The Junk Man, who's like a Star Wars YouTube channel that talks about Star Wars stuff. All mentioned at different times this phenomenon that I and many others encountered as children, and that's the porn in the woods phenomenon. It seems like everyone I know from all over, from any general area, have all experienced this thing when they were young, where like the woods near your local house or in your area you would find old porn magazines in the woods. I know that some of the first porn I ever saw was in the woods, and all the kids in my neighborhood, the guys, knew about it. And in fact, sometimes we'd find these stashes, right? And my friend Richie would take them and divvy them up between us, and we would each take our stack, and then we'd get a stapler, and we'd make our own porn magazines. Like, you can have this one, you can have that one. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff from, I had a pretty screwed up kind of kid life, but that was one of the things that I tend to have in common with the most people, guys. And these guys just mentioned it like offhand. It was a part of another joke or another story. But 3 in the same day, it was like bing, bing, bing. And I'm like, that's synchronicity. Crowd would be really excited about it. But it's, it's awful at the same time. It's like, and yeah, I don't know. What was that? What kind of psyop was that? And was it only white kids? Because everyone that seems to have this phenomenon, well, I only really talk to white people, so I don't know. I'm not about to reach across the aisle to start asking black people if they found fucking porn in the woods as kids. But yeah, I don't know what that was. Like, if anybody else has had that thing happen to them, like when they were young too, let me know, because there's something here, I mean, of course I think everything's conspiratorial, but it's just kind of weird. And I've always had this in the back of my head, this idea, or this question as to why this happens. And yesterday when I had the 3 different people right in a row, yeah, it's like, I guess I have to kind of bring that up somewhere and talk about that, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of a dark thing, but hang on a second, give you some incense. Oh my god, I just had to get out of the house. I was on Adderall for like, I don't know, 8 years, 9 years. 10 tops, just to cover all my bases. And I came off it, I don't know, sometime before COVID. And I do miss it sometimes, because in the case of like right now, and why I had to flee the Batcave, because like I'll start one fucking house project, like, oh yeah, I want to pull this out from the wall and clean it underneath it, or whatever it is, piece of furniture. And as I'm doing that, I'll notice something else. Like, oh yeah, that light bulb needs to be changed. Let me grab the light bulbs. Then I go in, I pull the light bulbs out of the closet. And as I'm in the closet, I'm like, oh yeah, these clothes need to be rearranged. And then it just goes like that until it gets to the point, like right now, where I have 8 different projects going. None of them are done. They're just all started. And the house looks like a tropical earthquake blew through it. And it's just time to get out just for a minute so I can escape the madness. I'm looking at my, sending me a text at work, and I have very few contacts. I mean, like, maybe half a dozen of people, One of them is my friend Cheeto, who sends me these things every day about like the Bible. She'll have like a Bible quote, or just it's like a mail thing that she sends her friends or whatever. And I looked at the contacts, and this is a new phone I just got like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, and I haven't really finished porting all my stuff because I don't know. They tell you save it on your SIM and this and that. Then when you get a new phone, you can move it all over. That never works for me. So I'm rebuilding my phone, and I noticed on her message there was a picture, and I'm like, there's a picture? Because none of them are photos, because it's a new phone. I haven't added them or whatever. And it's just this black woman. I mean, it's not her. She's black, right? But this isn't her, you know? How did it... Well, I have a lot of questions. The only thing I can think about is maybe it heard me talking about her. She was in a video briefly from last week, and I talked about how she's African. Your phone listens to you, right? And they just got some picture of just some black woman, because that's not her. This isn't... I don't think... No, that's not her. And I was at that 7-0 store getting my, what do you call it, incense. And the guy that works there was telling me about the last show he saw at CBGB. And it was the last show CBGB was having. And it was it Fishbone? Or Bad Brains? It was Bad Brains. And then, like, I don't know, about a week later, up in my YouTube page where they show you videos that you might like, they had a video of that show that someone took, of that actual gig. It came up my feed. So it hears you, obviously, and it records all your stuff. And they say it does this for advertising purposes. But it's just kind of weird, because they seem to be getting more detailed about the stuff they get from you and use. I don't know. Kind of creeps me out. Those are my nervous breakdown shorts. The reason is because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 pockets in them. So as I'm in the store trying to find anything, you know, something to pay the fucking people, I can never get it out. And I'll be out on the sidewalk. Be out on the sidewalk, make it a huge scene, because I can't find which pocket I put my cigarettes in or something. And I'm taking stuff out of my shorts and throwing it on the sidewalk, on the verge of rage tears. And I'm like, I'm gonna get this fucking thing home. I'm gonna put it in the fucking bathroom sink, and I'm gonna light it on fire and fucking just laugh as it burns. Really is awful. I hate the fucking clothes I have to wear here. You can't dress cool because it's too fucking hot. You can't dress cool because it's too hot. There's this fabric that I see sometimes Asian dudes walking around with, where it's like a light kind of like Bedouin fabric, like the stuff they wear in the desert. It's very light, and you can get it in different colors. Why is the word Captain popping in my head? Anyway, there used to be a shop down in Chinatown that sold that all was awesome, and it was just one of those places like, oh, I gotta get back here and get like an outfit. Never did. Yeah, I look like a dork all the time, because you gotta wear, I have to wear like shorts and tank tops or t-shirts, because it's just too uncomfortable otherwise. I mean, there's been times in the winter when I dressed up, but it sucks, you know. What are you gonna do? These are tropical fucking island problems. So yeah, I think for now I covered everything pertinent. There's always something like, oh fuck, I want us to talk about this, but you know, I think about it when I get home. It's fucking Murphy's Law. I'll be back out later though. I've been trying to get outside more at night, like I used to. Do the nightly perimeter walk, just to see what's going on in the neighborhood. So I think that's important, just to have an idea of what's going on. Hopefully not get caught in the fucking machine gun battle by diversity. But yeah, that's always a danger, though, you know, in any American Western city in 2025. But, you know, that's how it goes. You know, they want to make every place, they want to be Calcutta. They want to drag the first down to the third, wherever and whenever possible. And there's really nothing we can do about it, except point and laugh. So that's kind of our job. Until then, thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Until next time, don't blame the teacher, blame the school.